everyone, welcome to another uplifting episode of Monday Positivity. Um, my name is Parul, and I'm going to help you, like always, to a positive start to the week. Today, I actually want to delve into the fascinating world of archetypes and how they can empower us to claim the traits that resonate with our true selves so that we can understand our soul's purpose. And this topic was actually, I felt the need to talk about it. I was reading a book. I recently finished it, and I was reading about um, awakening, you know, and spiritual awakening. And the author talks about archetypes and, many other things. And I really feel like if we can understand the archetypes and how they play role, what role they play, how they do that, and how you know how we associate ourselves with those roles, we can actually claim the traits that we really want in ourselves. We can be more authentic. So grab your favorite cup of tea, settle in, and let's explore the transformative journey of embracing our authentic archetypal selves. And for those of you who are not aware of archetypes, let me tell you, archetypes play an important role in spirituality, and and not just even if you are not a spiritual person, archetypes are there in society. But when you delve into spirituality, you actually start understanding, you know And to be very honest, I feel archetypes have been explored in many religious traditions, also, even psychological traditions. And they are universal symbols, or I would say patterns, that are present in the collective unconscious, as proposed by Carl Jung also. And archetypes are actually innate shared experiences that evoke deep emotions and resonate with the human psyche. In spirituality, archetypes often represent fundamental aspects of the human experience and the journey toward self discovery. Now, archetype can be an emotion, it can be a character type, or an event that is notably recurrent across the human experience. In the arts, an archetype creates an immediate sense of familiarity, allowing an audience member to relate to an event or character without having to, necessarily ponder why they relate. And they are the underlying patterns of human behavior that are often invisibly running the show. And archetypes also tell us who we are and how we show ourselves to the world. So the better you understand and use them, the more effective you will be. And it's important to know the archetypes that can shape your values and your actions. Here are some archetypes that we usually talk about. These are common archetypes found in spiritual context. There are many others as well, but let me talk about a few so that you can get the idea what the archetypes actually are. The first archetype is the hero. you know Usually when we say someone is a hero, it represents the journey of maybe self discovery, achieving personal growth and overcoming obstacles, right? So if I say the person is a hero, it is often associated with courage, sacrifice, and the quest for a higher purpose, right? So I don't really have to define the role, right? I can just say the word hero, and you would already have the perception that this is what a hero does. This is who a hero is. Similarly, if I say the sage, you would know I'm talking about a wise old man or a woman. It symbolizes knowledge, maybe guidance and wisdom. So the sage is often portrayed as a mentor or a guide who imparts some spiritual insights to the seeker, right? If I say the shadow, if you're familiar with shadow work or shadow healing, shadow is often the darker, unconscious aspect of oneself, and and one must confront and integrate shadow for spiritual growth, right? If I say the divine child, so when I say divine child, we start thinking about, innocence, purity, and maybe the potential for rebirth and transformation, right? So this divine child, it is often connected to the idea of awakening. We are talking about innocence. If I say the mother, I don't even have to describe the characteristics. You will assume, right? You will already have it in your mind that, okay, we are talking about the mother. That means we're talking about, someone with compassion, a nurturing and the life giving aspect of existence, a source of life, embodiment of the feminine, right? If I say the father, we are be talking about authority, protection, guidance, masculine principle, and the archetype of a wise person. Then we have the trickster, right? Again, unpredictability, somebody who is breaking conventions, associated with chaos, maybe somebody who challenges authorities or encourages individuals to question their beliefs, or maybe someone who tricks others, right? Similarly, the anima, feminine side with a man, right, like the masculine aspects. And if I say the seeker, you would or you will assume that I'm talking about somebody who is on a quest for knowledge, for meaning, for, let's say, spiritual enlightenment, maybe. So the seeker associate is often associated with the journey of self-discovery and exploration. And these archetypes are not exclusive to any one spiritual tradition. They can be found in various forms across cultures and religions. We don't really have to define them in every religion or every spiritual tradition. They are already there. I just have to say the word, the hero, the seeker, right? They serve as powerful symbols that resonate with the human psyche, providing a framework for understanding and navigating the complexities of the spiritual journey, right? Now, why do you think we need to understand these archetypes? See, your association with them impacts your behavior, it impacts your beliefs, what you believe, what are your beliefs, and these are actually timeless symbols. They are, we don't even know, but they are embedded in our collective unconscious. They have played an important role in cultures, in spiritual traditions, even in our stories, folklores and all that throughout history. And these archetypes represent universal patterns that resonate with human experience, whether it is the hero embarking on a quest, or the wise sage offering guidance, or the mother who nurtures. Did you see what I did there? So, archetypes are powerful guides on our journey to self discovery, right? If I say the hero, I'm going to associate it with somebody who is embarking on a journey. Sage is offering guidance, mother is nurturing, right? Now you might be wondering, how do archetypes connect with our soul purpose? How can we use them? How can their understanding be used to connect with your soul's purpose? Well, think of them as keys to unlocking the door to your authentic self. See, Each archetype holds traits and qualities that align with your deepest desires and your purpose. Your soul purpose is not about conforming to societal expectations. It's about it's about embracing the archetypal energies that resonate with your true essence. Archetypes serve as timeless symbols reflecting fundamental aspects of the human psyche. Imagine them as keys, right? So they're unlocking the door to your authentic self. If you know the traits embedded within each archetype are certain traits that resonate with your purpose. You just need to understand that. They can act as a guide in the journey towards self discovery. Unlike conforming to societal norms, your soul purpose involves embracing these archetypal energies so that you can align with your soul's purpose, right? This inner alignment will actually foster a connection, I would say, a profound connection between your innate self and your life's purpose. You just have to recognize and embody those archetypal qualities. And if you can do that, you pave the way for a more genuine, fulfilling existence that transcends societal expectations. Now, let me tell you how you can claim those desired traits. You have to understand, even if we are talking about archetypes, there is there is a stereotype, and then there is authentic self, right? Stereotype meaning, if I talk about the hero, society expects heroes to behave in certain way, you know. Society, if I say the mother, society expects mothers to be certain way. Society, if I say the father, society expects fathers to be certain way, and it's true for all archetypes: feminine, masculine, seeker, child, uh, trickster, sage, right? Society often assigns roles and expectations based on archetypes, but it is crucial to recognize that you have the power to claim the traits that align with your authentic self. For example, if you resonate with the hero archetype, it's not about conforming to society's definition of heroism. Instead, claim the traits of courage, resilience, and the willingness to embark on your unique journey. Consider the archetype of the sage, often associated with wisdom and knowledge. In societal terms, there might be expectations or stereotypes regarding how wisdom is expressed or acquired, right? Maybe they think that if you want to acquire, wisdom or knowledge, you have to follow certain rules. You have to maybe go to the university, go to somewhere, right? However, embracing the sage archetype authentically means recognizing your unique path to wisdom. It could be that you never went to university, but you're still a sage. You're still a wise person because you have your own ways of gaining knowledge. It's not about conforming to conventional ideas, but about claiming the qualities of introspection, a thirst for knowledge, and the ability to share insights in a way that resonates with your true self. And by understanding that the archetype is a tool for self discovery rather than a mold to fit into, you empower yourself to express wisdom in a manner that aligns with your individual journey and purpose. Take another example, the mother archetype. It's a powerful and universal symbol representing nurturing, caregiving, and unconditional love. In the context of personal development, embracing the mother archetype involves recognizing and embodying qualities associated with maternal care and support, rather than adhering to societal stereotypes of motherhood, right? It's about tapping into the nurturing aspects of your personality. Motherhood does not mean, you know, you have to sacrifice yourself for your family. You should not give time to yourself, right? That is a stereotypical definition of this archetype. The authentic definition would be what resonates with you, right? This might involve caring for others, offering guidance, and creating a supportive environment. Importantly, the mother archetype extends beyond biological motherhood, encompassing a broader sense of compassion and empathy. The society defines a mother, someone who gives birth, right? But no, motherhood extends beyond biological motherhood. Try to understand that. It's about compassion and empathy and, creating that supportive environment. By aligning with the mother archetype, you acknowledge the capacity for nurturing within yourself, fostering connections, and creating a positive impact in the lives of those around you. It's a reminder that caregiving and love can manifest in various forms, contributing to your own growth and the well being of others, right? And it's just one example. Uh, Same goes for the hero archetype, same goes for the seeker, the child, and all that, right? So you have to decide, right? Because where the real challenge is. I mean, if we, like I gave you the example of the mother archetype, even if you talk about the hero archetype, maybe society associates heroism with, going to maybe, fighting or certain things, maybe, right? And those things uh, don't really call you, right? They don't really resonate with you. But that doesn't mean you don't have that hero archetype, right? Maybe heroism for you could be coming, overcoming your anger, right? Maybe it could be, for you, it could be, like working really hard for that something that requires, studying, uh, studying really hard and, finding that specific job that you always wanted, right? So you have to see how it clicks with you, right? And that's what, once you start doing that, once you start breaking free from societal expectations, once you start embracing your authenticity, once you start actually understanding these archetypes, right, and your beliefs about those archetypes, you start connecting with your soul's purpose. If let's say you are a girl, right, and the archetype, right, so the girl archetype is often associated with being very meek and timid and, not speaking up. You should not show anger and all that. um, you have to understand, do you resonate with it? And if you don't really have to give into those traits, right? Similarly, the same goes for the boy, right? So the male archetype, right? They are expected to be loud and, take care of this, take care of that, and there are many things. Try to understand, do you, what clicks with you, right? Maybe you don't really like speaking out loud. Maybe you like to, and now I'm not saying that, because we all have masculine and feminine energies. I'm not saying that you should suppress the the masculine energy in you if you're a male, or the feminine energy if you're a female, but you should know how to balance it. And you don't really have to go with the definition provided by the society. Okay? You should not do that. You should see how you can, break free from the rigid roles society may impose. You have to embrace the archetype that aligns with your true self, and then rewrite the script according to your desires. If society expects you to be the caregiver, but you feel the call of the seeker, allow yourself to explore, seek knowledge, and follow your path, even if it deviates from societal expectations. Embracing your authentic archetypal self is a journey of self love, self acceptance, and connecting with your soul's purpose. It's about claiming the traits that bring you joy, fulfillment, and a deep sense of purpose. So, dear listeners, as you go about your week, consider the archetypes that resonate with you, reflect on the traits you want to claim, and integrate into your life, regardless of societal expectations. That wraps up today's episode on archetypes and reclaiming the traits that align with your true self so that you can connect with your soul's purpose. Remember, you are the author of your story, and the archetypes are tools to help you write a narrative that reflects your authentic essence. Thank you for joining me on this journey of self discovery. Until next time, stay positive, stay authentic, and cherish every sip of your life. And yeah, I'll see you next time.